glad to have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Tar Heels will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense will go to work first. And coming onto the field now is Mark Fletcher. Last time out, scored a touchdown just under 100 yards in their victory. Straight ahead, it's Fletcher. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Right back to the well. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. It's complete to the right. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Fletcher. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Thrust that arm out. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Turns it upfield. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Mensah. They're all over it. And it's a sack.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Out wide right, it's Vaughn. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. Wants to throw one first. The screen, and watch out. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On play action. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation.
Got enough space, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Oh, and he missed it. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tar Heels offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc.
I think for years, in talking Miami Hurricanes, a big key for them winning national championships or competing for them has always been their play up front, right? You think all the way back to Russell Maryland and Warren Sapp. But just recently, David, with Bain and Mesidor on Miami's national championship run getting to that game, they've got big-time NFL athletes up front.
Huge athletes, explosive athletes, twitchy athletes. Jason Taylor being the coach down there for a while, obviously working those guys. A Hall of Famer you get to work with, you get to develop. So it's almost plug and play every year, man. Now you're starting to see Miami defensive linemen that are some of the best players in college football.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Long way to go on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Washington. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Right, let's go. Ready. Go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Sets his feet. It's Edwards. Reels it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Out wide left, it's Thurman. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
2nd down, going to throw it. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
The give to the back. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. And they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Here's Mensah to throw. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Fletcher. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got it in the middle. It's Vaughn. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Hits inside. It's Fletcher. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Rush right in his face. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Working the ground game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Back's got it on the screen. There he goes. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Throwing, Mensah. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Left side is Lofton. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Hurricanes headed quickly to the line. Play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Drops back on first down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Syracuse Orange. And it's the Mustangs looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Chapel Hill. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This injury could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on it?
Catching up with North Carolina's head coach coming out of the locker room. Big news to report here in the second half. Their star wide receiver is out for the rest of the game. They are still evaluating exactly what's wrong and just how serious it is, but a lower body injury, he will not return. That is big news for this team today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Dropping back, it's Edwards. They'll run the screen. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Back's got it on the screen. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set for first down. To the ground, he's got it again. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Look out! They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of him.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Off to the races to the right. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Out wide left, it's Lofton. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get ball. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. The lone back's got it. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Mensah. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man,
guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the North Carolina sideline, developing story, guys, their best wide receiver is dealing with a few issues. Very banged up here in this game, but he is battling through it, still on the field, trying to perform for his offense. I'll keep you posted on how he's able to adapt here in the game. Guys?
All right, Holly. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner will be knocked down. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Yeah, and that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Going downfield for the big play. Upstairs to make the catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Looking for a productive play on first down. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Canes are flying down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh center downs going to the air. He'll try to do it himself. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Throwing, Mensah. And he snatches it and comes down in the end zone for the 2. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Makes the grab on the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here we go. Third down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Under pressure. Turns it upfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
3rd and short, a lot of times you're thinking be aggressive defensively. They play zone. They sit back a little bit. They try to run the slow developing screen, but the defense says you get none of this. Nice job, good eyes, good discipline, nice tackling to get the 3rd down stop.
It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Just feeds the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And the Canes lining up, just needing a few tough. He makes a grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Really nice job of awareness on 1st down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Trying to find the end zone. He gets it in. Touchdown, Canes. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Finds his big tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Great place to start for this offense. Mensah. Caught. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Here's a throw downfield late. Play till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.